Hello, Erock. Good morning, afternoon, my friend. How was your day? Doing a little bit of cleanup. I think we decided to go after the antelope, right? This episode? Pretty sure it was the antelope that we decided to do. And actually, you know what? Just because we have a second here, my evening's going well, thank you. I'm gonna reset the room. Ugh. Because I did take a picture of this, but those basic resources are going to be an issue that I don't want to deal with. So let's just reset it. It should not be a big deal. I should just be able to pull that picture out of the chest and we should pretty much be able to rock and roll. Yo, yo, bang, bang, Niner gang. What's up, Colton? So, this one here. Store. Yeah, bingo. Hopefully the rest of our resources are in there. There's our settlement record sheet right there. Yeah, see, it's really weird, but there's definitely all the basic resources now. I'll just have to be careful with that moving forward because that's super annoying when it does that. Okay. We're going to have to give up some gear, which we're probably to the point of development in this campaign where we could maybe afford to shift a stone. Oh, we could take out a founding stone. We don't need two. Throw that and that in there. Maybe get some acanthus and some iron. I think we need the special honey vents for that. Add to glitch report. Okay, yeah, I'll need to do that. I'm really bad at actually reporting that kind of stuff. I know I should because it just helps, but and especially with the sim, I'm sure they're actually looking and valuing those opinions, but generally, for the most part, it just seems like game producers couldn't care less. So, is this just... Can I just add those automatically since I have these? After hunt phase setup, place the on any hunt space. Okay, cool. So, Screaming Lope. Man, our population is so low. Yeah, and that's actually really impressive with how well they run this sim if there really are only two of them. Hats off absolutely to them for that. Yeah, you're totally right. So we got to do something about this population or we're going to be in trouble. If we could even just get up to like 10, I would feel 100 times more comfortable. But you can't get extra endeavors because you can't get tinkers. So to make face painting worth it, you have to have a love juice or two stocked up, it seems like. Yeah, yep, exactly. Okay, let's... I mean, we're obviously going to take Guts because he's working on that spear and trying to get that last bit of understanding. So after this fight, he'll have spear mastery, but basically be to the point of retiring. Unless, were we going after a level 2 Lope? We're just going after a level 1, aren't we? Because he gains Diabolical when we go after a level 2. I'm just not quite sure we're to that point with 6 survivors. Dorothy's good for shield. Could be real hard for her to hit based on how much he runs around. And then we'll take Thanos with us because he's got that red fist. Actually, Patrick Bateman was working on Fist and Tooth, but it doesn't necessarily have to be him. It could be... no one's close. Oh my gosh, Guts is 26. Thank you for pointing that out. He can't go against the Lope or he'll run away into the darkness. Is there anything we can do to get rid of that from him right now? I don't think so. Aside from... Is he destined? He's got to be, right? Doesn't he have destined? Yeah. So if we don't depart him for a year... Yeah, maybe he was. Because if we don't depart him, then he'll lose all his insanity. So then we could actually take Thanos and Patrick Bateman. We could work on some Fist and Tooth. Yeah, then Thanos can even use this shield since we all have... Or this axe since we all have axe specialization. We'll probably leave the spear here, just in the settlement, because we don't need to take it. But Thanos is going to need to change his loadout to Guts' loadout real quick, which is the Rawhide. And we'll plan on using a little bit of Fist and Tooth, maybe with him, get another Fist and Tooth member going. Change his color to red real quick. I need to throw the bone axe or the bone pickaxes and stuff in gear grids as well. Which that went into... Oh, went into those too. So, on Thanos's, what did we get rid of? Anything? Oh, dried acanthus is gone. We must have eaten that. So the bone sickle. And then this is technically not in there, so. All the bonuses should still be the same, good. And then Dorothy's grid changed a little bit. Dorothy probably shouldn't take it, because her movement is going to be so low. I would almost rather give it to... Yeah, I'm going to give it to this guy. We'll give her that founding stone back. I think that's better. She's... Just because she moves so little. So that's actually going to be in Patrick Bateman's. Can we surge yet? I don't think we can we? Nope. So Bateman replaced his stone noses with the bone pickaxe. That'll be better because he's our bowman. What did he take out though? He took out stone noses, so he loses this and that. And then everybody else is and should still be good. The same. So we're showdowning against a Screaming Lope level 1. Let's make sure, just double check the insanities. 9 insanities kind of risky, but I really feel like the steel shield is too handicapping. Oh, no problem. Welcome to the stream, Titan. How was dinner, man? Yeah, I think you might be right, Rock. That shield, while getting mastery is super nice, the shield might be a little too restrictive. You got a real good point. I could potentially give him the leather shield, the round leather shield, just to try to get that one hit in. Good. Glad it was good. Because if we give him the round leather shield for just this fight, we don't lose the movement. But we could still get to shield proficiency. I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll remove the steel shield for just one showdown, and we'll put the leather shield up there. Just real temporarily. Because I still think he's got a decent chance of, inflicting a wound with that shield, even though it isn't as good. We'll just take that one out of here. So he just loses his shield bonus, but that'll be okay. It'll be alright for a level 1 Lope. We should be able to handle that just fine. But since there's an empty spot in the gear grid, we could throw the spear in case there's an opportunity to attack from 2 away. No point in letting gear go to waste. Good gear, especially since it's not irreplaceable. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's do that. Let's try that. So let's get our hunt started here. Go ahead and depart. The steel shield is awesome. If you get that 1 disorder where your move is set to a number and can't be modified. Oh, I've never had that before. That would be way nice. So let's depart. We will set up a hunt. Oh, I don't even have it on here. We can indeed. We can hunt the antelope and the phoenix, I think. Nope, not phoenix quite yet. Soon. Now we'll set up. Set up that lope. Okay, now I'm going to switch out. So I'm going to move him. I'm going to move this event, and I'm going to replace them. I think we'll do herb gathering second, mineral gathering first. I'm pretty sure that's how you do those special event cards. Because it just says that they can replace. This is now Thanos for this round. Let's make sure we got everything right. Dorothy, yep. Patrick Bateman, Tarna, yeah, and Thanos. Perfect. They go on to, oh, so you do 2 hunt events. Do you have to do a double? Oh. It's a double event action. In addition. I did not know that. It's good to know. Okay, so Dorothy's going to be our first event revealer. We need 1 more understanding to get... Oh no, Guts isn't out here, so it really doesn't matter. So Dorothy gets Grazing Field. Ooh, look at that. Acanthus leaves sprout from the crevices in the stone ground. Oh, okay. Well, that's alright. Lanternier 6, Titan. Acanthus leaves sprout from the crevices in the stone ground. The survivors spend time gathering and eating the small leaves. Each survivor may heal 1 hit location of their choice, restoring all injury levels and armor points. If any survivor has a sickle, they gain a fresh Acanthus, strange resource. Already paying for itself, am I right? How many fresh Acanthus are there? Are we going to be able to farm all these? Probably not, right? Probably not quite that many. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 4. That kind of sucks. Okay, so that goes to our sickle person. And then I believe it said roll a random. Yep. Bummer. Couldn't just give us a good event like that. What are we looking at? 13. Is Overload. The event revealer falls to their knees, sobbing uncontrollably. They've simply had too much. They lose a D10 survival and gain a random disorder. If the settlement has Accept Darkness, the event revealer embraces their despair and rolls a D10, which I don't think we have any. I don't think we've picked any of that yet. No, we don't have a conviction or a society. So unfortunately, Dorothy, ooh, she was full on survival. Loses a D10 survival. Ouch. Ouch. A lantern 10. And a random disorder. Secretive. When you're a returning survivor, you quickly become preoccupied and must skip the next hunt. Sucks. I don't have that. That hurt. That was painful. Saturday on Bromithra's stream, we were joking about bad luck. I called one of the players, Will Roll Harvester. Give someone Corporelia an insta-kill 15 minutes later. Oh my gosh. So then you have the power to do the opposite, right? You could do that with me. I've kind of slipped behind in Bromithra's streams. I was trying to keep up, but I just ended up kind of losing interest in that Gamblers campaign just because I didn't want to spoil too much of it before I played. It was kind of dumb to watch it in the first place if I wanted to experience it myself first. But I expect you to bring those good vibes. Like if you can curse somebody, I'm expecting you to bless us. So next we're going to Patrick Bateman. And we're headed down to mineral gathering. Only can see when something promotes suffering. Oh, well, that's not good. Alright, let's go to mineral gathering. Alright, mineral gathering. So this is not after overwhelming darkness, so I mean, we're just looking for a decent little roll here, maybe to pick up an iron. Dang it, we rolled too good. That's so annoying. Ugh. 8 plus, gain a scrap basic resource. Yep, you and Patrick Bateman are apparently share the same first name and the same level of insanity. Titan. Let's get... Oh, it's a scrap. It's so dumb. Dude, and that's what I heard. I heard that that's why he quit his original campaign was because of that bad luck. And man, that just sounds like something that would honestly probably have me take a little bit of a break from Kingdom Death for a while. That's such a kick in the pants. Oh. And then our random. And this is Bateman. Crazy Bateman. What do we got here? 27. Gotta get back to Honey Vents. And on over to 27. Which is Man-Stealers. Exhausted, the survivors rest. During their fitful sleep, a small insect approaches. Oh, I hate this one. Undetected. Choose a random male survivor and roll on the table. Does anybody... Dang. None of them have unconscious fighter. This one's tough. This one's hard to get through. So we'll do evens or Patrick. Odds are Thanos. I'm pretty sure we've had this already this campaign. I'm pretty sure that happened already this campaign. We'll do evens. Our Patrick odds are, so it's Patrick. Mr. Patrick Bateman. Oh man, that's brutal. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he can outroll this bad table. We need a 6+. No, no chance. So one of our 6 can no longer replicate, and it's our Fist and Tooth Master. So the random male survivor. When you wake, your genitals have been stolen. In their place is nothing but smooth skin. Suffer the destroyed genitals severe injury. Oof. Me? When I... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Had that. So this fresh acanthus doesn't stop that, right? It would have had to have been a dried acanthus to stop that destroyed genitals. Bummer. It was close. Oh man. Severe injuries, destroyed genitals. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, I try not to rage out that hard. In general, Titan, but sometimes KDM gets me raging. Alright, now we're on to Tarna. Miss Tarna. She pulls teething. Oh, we get some extra resources here. Oh man, we don't get a understanding or anything? Well. Yeah, let's just all do it. That's the easiest way to do this. And I think it's statistically better to roll 4 dice to try to get a 9 or a 10 rather than roll 1 die 4 times. So we'll just go however these dice land top to bottom is how it associates on the Scribe app with their rolls. Okay, so apparently I don't know anything. So Dorothy suffers an arm damage. And then it skips one. Nothing happens to Patrick. Tarna suffers an arm damage. And nothing happens to Thanos. Rolled that very poorly. Oh, you get a disorder for the 1 and 2? You cut yourself on the... No. I get a disorder for what? For the waist injury? I think I gave him one. Didn't I? Did I not? Oh, it's in the Oh, is it in the destroyed genitals? Oh, gain a random disorder. I gotcha. I see it now. Gain 3 insanity, though. I don't think you gain bleeds on the hunt. Apathetic? You're kidding. Apathetic is harsh. That's going to have to be the first one to go. We're going to need to get another disorder and fix that right up. That is brutal. Okay, and none of us found the flat tooth, so we're here. We're to this showdown. Get in there and beat him up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Ooh, iron ore. Let's go. Second chance. Screaming low. Brock says disorder. Did I miss another one? I gave him the disorder for the destroyed genitals. That's how he got apathetic. I think that's what you're talking about. So this just has to start 6 spaces from all other terrain. So we're going to throw that out here for sure. And we're going to move all these acanthus over to this side of the board. How about that? Who's got the pickaxe? Bateman? Yep. So Bateman needs to be here, close to this guy. Who's got our sickle? At least he won't die in intimacy. Yeah. True. Can't die in intimacy if you don't get nominated. Yeah, I did get a sickle, but I put it on this one. I was being dumb. I put it under the one he was standing on. So we didn't even get to it because I'm kind of a doofus. I didn't know it went on top. I should have just put it on top of one of the antelope's honey vents, but I didn't. So, but I think we could probably roll with this setup. Wait, Bateman's got the pickaxe. Who's got the sickle? Thanos does. Thanos is right here. He can get in the business. Because he's just going to harvest those for a while. And we'll let the black sword and the shield try to beat up on him for a few minutes while we gather resources. Pretty sure you can still do herb gathering. Okay. We'll do it then. Is it a bad delay? You might have to reconnect. I've been trying to get it so that there's no delay. But, oh, what's it called? Herb gathering. So, what is this? Is this the one where you roll? To make a gathering roll, a survivor nominates any number of D10 rolls, adds, and rolls them. If 2 or more are the same, your score is 0. That's alright. I don't think we're gonna bother with this just now. I wasn't super prepared for it, and I kind of did it wrong. So we'll just roll after the antelope, and we'll try to get the acanthus from him, because we still get that huge buff. If you have the sickle, it's 2d10. Yeah, we should be able to do that. So we'll have Bateman search this ore vein right off the bat, which is 2d10 because he has the pickaxe. It's big. We could potentially get 2 iron here, which would be really nice. 15? That's gotta be, right? Yeah. 13 plus gain 2 iron. That's big. 2 iron? Hyped about that. Okay. So that's Bateman's turn. Let's let Tarna get things started. We better apply arrival bonuses just in case it gets... Now, wait a minute. Was it Dorothy? Somebody lost all their survival, didn't they? Was it Bateman? So it wasn't Dorothy, because, well, maybe it was Dorothy. Or was it Patrick Bateman from that hunt event? I know I subtracted him down to 0. It must have been Bateman. Because then he got apathetic after. Alright, so Tarna... So actually, before Bateman's turn ends, we're going to move him up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go with Tarna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a survival from Tarna. She's honorable anyway, so she can't hit that blind spot. So we'll go with the black sword here, 3 and 5. We can get some 5s for sure. For sure, 2 of them. 1, 2. Yeah, you're totally right. It is kind of bad. So that looks good. Reflex, turn to face, no big deal, and then no reflex. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't think black sword is not deadly, which is okay. We don't have any temporary luck or anything, so we're just rolling here to wound on a 2+. 7, so it's a good wound. But on reflex, he's going to turn to face me. That wound does mean that we get our proficiency point, though. Big. Yeah, and he's got trample, so he's the one that does contact damage. Show me some. Still good enough. Yeah, I do enjoy the sword specialist. Okay, now Thanos. Thanos is the one that's going to start picking up acanthus plants. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I should have done it better because he's going to have to dash. We'll go 5, 1, 2, 3. Stay out of his 3, 4. We'll stay out of his facing, but now we got some options here. So we'll just search this first acanthus on the left here. Yeah, 17. That's definitely going to get me a fresh acanthus. Yeah, 8+. So this is gone. And we get another fresh acanthus. Oh, it's at the bottom. Can I search that up? Sweet. Thank you. And that actually goes with him, I believe, because he's the one that's getting it. Which technically then, I suppose the iron... Nah, it doesn't matter. Iron you can't eat, so... But the acanthus, if anybody can eat it, it's going to be him. Which is... Oh, no, shoot. It's Patrick Bateman. Oh, man, I kind of screwed that up a little bit. So Thanos... Oh, no, I didn't. Patrick Bateman got the iron, but Thanos got the acanthus. Or Patrick got one for something. Rolling on a table, I think. Yeah, that's right. We're good. I got a little confused there, but I think we're good now. And then Dorothy. Dorothy, who needs to hit with the shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dash. Well, dashing won't get her there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it could get her in a better position for next round. We're going to leave her there temporarily in case the antelope ends up running through Tarna. We're just going to leave her there in case. And then we're going to search this hit location deck with the cat eye circlet. Just take a peek at it. Club or a shield. That's big. We could set that up. We could set that up and then attack adjacent. That could be nice. Because we would be trying to wound with a shield, so we would gain 2 luck. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So we'll put this, so we need to not forget that the third card down is a reflex that hits everything adjacent. And then we'll let the antelope go. Whoops, we already know that. Oh my gosh. Rock, what am I doing? The antelope was supposed to go first. What am I doing? I've never done that. That's so foolish of me. I think... No, I didn't. So, should I just give him a double turn here to even it out, probably? That's what I'll do. I'll just give him 2 turns here. Okay. So then, if that were the case, he would have eaten this acanthus. Or that one. Okay. Then we'll have him... He would have eaten that acanthus. I still came up and attacked him, so he still would have turned to face me. Everything else would have been fine. Thank you, Rock. So this targets the closest knockdown survivor, which is nobody, or the furthest threat in field of view in range. I think he's got a range of 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can't get to Dorothy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't get to Dorothy, so it's going to be Patrick Bateman. So he's going to run over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tarna is going to suffer a damage because he's got trample. So it's a damage to Tarna's head. Nice shot, Antelope. And she's knocked down. And now he's going to attack Patrick Bateman. So it always hits body to stomp. We're definitely going to dodge this. But he has 2... Oh my gosh, this is the one without survival. So something else I kind of forgot to do real quick. Because we have somebody with red fist, we all get a temporary strength token. And I believe that the technical terminology on the card is that this temporary strength token may be spent in place of survival. So I think I can still spend that strength token to dodge since it's not a survival action. So even though he's apathetic, I think I can still dodge this if I need to. One time. And then we got to get rid of apathetic. ASAP. Or this could just be like a 1, 2, 3. Okay. We don't even have to cheese it. No cheesing necessary because it's hitting on 4+. Get rid of that. I'm glad I didn't dash. I would have wasted that activation. Nice, I can even get in his blind spot. So it's our survivors' turns. I'm going to try to get Dorothy in the action first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Dorothy is in the blind spot trying to wound with this round leather shield. I don't think she has... Yeah, she doesn't have that thing where you can add your understanding to accuracy. Yeah, that's true. So we got one chance. Accuracy of 7+ because of the blind spot. Really not good odds. I should probably try to shoot him with an arrow first. With Bateman. Because Bateman could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot this clawhead arrow. And try to stick him with it. If we can get a 6+, that'll just make it that much easier on us. Which, I guess, why stop there? We're going to move him into the blind spot to shoot the arrow, because he doesn't have honorable, right, Bateman? Nope. So he is going to shoot this arrow, looking for a 5+. If we hit, he gets that -1 evasion. Nice. -1 evasion will help. Yeah, there's 2 of them back to back though. That's why I think it's okay. 2 of those luck back to back. Where is it? There it is. So we hit. Let's draw hit location. We are not wounding with either of those, but we do have a luck. Is that arrow pretty strong? Let me see. Oh, this will tell me. So with Bateman and the clawhead arrow, I am wounding on a 2+. Nice. So it is a successful wound. Cherry on top. Okay, so that's the end of Bateman's turn. Now I'm going to jump in there with Dorothy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Dorothy's in the blind spot with the shield. So it would normally be hitting on an 8, but the monster has a -1 evasion token. And I am now in the blind spot. So it will be hitting on a 6+. Best odds I can get, right? Nice. Nice. With a good chance to not only wound, but crit. Round leather shield is wounding on a 4+, critting on something decent. We'll analyze it. I think it's 8 through 10 at this point. Oh, I do think that's one short of a crit. Bill, welcome, my friend. Because I don't think Dorothy has any luck aside from what that shield just gave her. Doesn't. But it is a successful wound, so we do get that shield proficiency we were hoping to get. That's 2 of our 3 proficiencies acquired. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, nice. Didn't crit it though. Did wound it. So Dorothy's good. Don't have a Spearmaster. We won't get a Spearmaster. We left Guts home because he had 29 insanity. So that would have been problematic, obviously. Dorothy's good. So now the only proficiency we need to really land is Bateman's. And that's with Fist and Tooth. Is he in range? Oh, he's not. Oh, he shot the arrow. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a zone of death, so I gotta attack. When I attack, I have to attack from 2 away. So we won't do that right now. We will just... Thanos is gonna snag this Acanthus. 2 dice, because he has the sickle. 10. That'll do. That gets us our 3rd fresh Acanthus. So that was Thanos. Thanos, I believe, can encourage. So he's going to do so. He's going to encourage Tarna. Let's see if he keeps it with the Rawhide. He does not. So he encourages Tarna. Oops. Tarna is going to stand. She was knocked down on this tile. So she's going to search it right now with 1d10. 9. I think that still gets the fresh Acanthus. Does. A+. So that's the last fresh Acanthus we can get. Dude, I feel like when I eat, I feel like it's like eating those aloe vera plants. Have you seen those? Or like a cactus is how, like a skinned cactus is how I imagine Acanthus. Like a thick tastes like thistle, aloe vera, and dandelion. That sounds terrible. So that was Tarna that did that. Nice. So we'll get rid of this, and then we're going to move, because Tarna only has... Oh, Tarna is insane. I don't think everybody we have is insane, except Dorothy. So I do want to move Tarna, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so we're not all in a straight line to be ran over. It's kale. Ugh. Yeah, who eats thistles? I don't know. Probably dummies. Who knows? Okay, so now it's going to go back to Antelope's turn. Bite. Nice. That's solid. We can do that. Closest survivor in field of view, that's going to be Tarna. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. We don't even have to worry about that. This ain't hitting. 6. So it did hit, but we're dodging it. Bonk. Pigs and goats do, huh? Well, they taste good, so. Oh, did you? You got to see? Oh, that's awesome, Bill. That is sweet. Titan, weren't you going to ComCon too? I thought I heard that you were going as well. All right, now at this point, I think we probably just kill him because. So we'll have Dorothy. We need to get a couple survivors out of the way because of that reflex. So we'll have Dorothy needs to kind of head down to look at this bug, possibly. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She will then look at the top 3 cards using the circlet. We could even adjust that reflex if we want. So this reflex, yeah, consumes your weapon. That one's always kind of scary. We do have a so Thanos is technically axe proficient. Oh, Gen Con. He is axe proficient because everybody is. So if we fail that attack with the giant mouth, we could re-roll it, which would kind of make us safe, right? So if we put this one down, yeah, I wish. I wish I could go. And then, oh man, I almost want to do this reflex second. The axe needs to hit both of these. Because he's got a reach of 2. Because axe can re-roll this giant mouth if we fail. I don't think we will, but even if we did, we could trade something good. Big fancy learner paper money? What is that? Okay. Alright. Alright. Tarna is going to have to do something different this time around. She's going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and search this acanthus. For the last acanthus. Give me that. Give me that! That's mine. The last acanthus. We got all 4. Great. Oh. I know it's still in here. Right? Oh. We got them all. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm planning on, since I have 4, I'm planning on going after that Gorm. Like the level 3 Gorm. Okay, that's perfect. Now Thanos is going to roll up here and attack with... How about level 6 Gorm? That's what I'm feeling. 2 dice and 6? I forgot his accuracy was so booty. Great. He's not pulling both those cards. 2 hitting on 6 plus. No way he hits both these. How about neither of them? Oh, what a bum. What a bum you are, Thanos. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the survivors. Dorothy went and looked at the deck. Tarna went. Bateman didn't go. Bateman can run over here. 1, 2. I kind of want him in blind spot so that he targets Thanos. Or I'll put him here. It's the same difference. If it's closest survivor, it'll be Thanos. Womp womp. Search that Acanthus. Shooting lights out on the Acanthus track. I think that one's just consume it, right? Gain a survival. Which is great for Patrick Bateman because he can't gain or spend survival. So that does him a lot of good. But now we're back to the Antelope, who draws Stomp and Snort. Random survivor in range. Intimidate that target. So we're all in range. So we'll need to shuffle this up and do a random. Uncle Rico for a survivor. That's pretty good. 4? Who's that? Thanos? Okay. So the screaming antelope begins to stomp and snort excitedly. A gurgled moan sounds from its undermouth. Turn to face the target and roll a d10. Get under that 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. So we don't... I don't suffer this knockback 5, do I? Because I didn't suffer damage. It's in addition. Or do I? He does have 4 insanity, so he is insane. So do I still receive the knockback of 5? Stupid llama. Tina! Come get your dinner. Yeah, I live like 40 minutes away from where Napoleon Dynamite was filmed. It was filmed in Preston, Idaho. And I'm 40 minutes away. I can't tell if I suffer that knockback. It's in addition, so I probably do. It's not going to make any difference. Because I'm not knocked down, so I'm just going to roll right back up and swing on him. The problem is I got to peel through 2 cards. In theory. And I didn't even peel through 1 last time. Show me some 6s. 2 of them. Suck. I got 1. It's alright, I can shoot him with the bow to trigger the other one. So this has the nasty reflex on it. Very nasty. Oh, crit! No. No. Preston, Idaho, looks just like that. Shot for shot, the exact same. So critical, gain a Screaming Lope resource. I sure will. Don't mind if I do, in fact. Yeah, it's still all mountains and farm fields, for sure. The area I live is developing a little bit more, but we're primarily still got mountains around us and stuff. I mean, I think the population of the town I live in is like, gotta be close to 60,000, but it's probably super small for all you big city fellas. Give me that. A pelt. Is the Lope armor good? It's pretty good, isn't it? I know we're kind of aiming for leather at this point in the campaign, but so a crit. Persistent injury, vomit blood. Whenever the monster collides with a survivor, they're drenched in blood and gain. Oh no, that actually isn't good, because that'll give you bad insanity by the end. One schoolhouse. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I should have known, Bill, that you were the exception. Alright, Patrick Bateman could technically shoot with his bow and be out of that reflex zone. So, but reducing for accuracy is so... I would way rather have 2 dice to hit 6 than 1 to hit 4. Or 2 to hit 7, yeah. So we're going to go 2 dice, looking for 7 plus. And we cannot afford to suffer any collision from here on out. It's worse than like severe injuries. So 2 hits, possibly 2 hits, 2 crits. Okay, so this reflex is not going to affect anybody. So then we'll go here. Oops. So he has a strength of 7 against the Lope's toughness of 8. So that big old 2+ mountain we gotta jump over. That hurts. That hurts because there's no crit. Yeah. That ain't great. I don't want to roll that die again, obviously. We'll roll this one. Maybe it's got a... I think this guy has a permanent luck. Yeah. So we only need the 9-10. 9-10. This dice has got it in there for me. No, but I do believe it's still a wound. Because he should have 8 toughness, right? Yeah. And the bow has 7 strength. So... there is a reaction on that previous AI. That is an astute observation. But we planned it so that we avoid it. Nobody is in those hot spots. So the wound, -1 movement token. Okay, so Bateman and Thanos have gone. Bateman, it would be nice to get Bateman his Fist and Tooth, but with this Insanity card in play, that's really got me worried. So I'm probably going to roll up with Tarna and the Black Sword and do something. Good for 5s. 2 hits. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Not cool. The Screaming Antelope panics. Its undermouth, unleashing... You know what's actually... Wait. Oh, yeah, with Fist and Tooth, that crits on 7. Yeah. What's actually a bummer is that Dorothy, who has the crown, still hasn't even taken her turn, so we could have avoided this. The attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. Knockback 5 and are knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked down. And Tarna suffers 2 brain damage. Isn't terrible. And then he runs away from the attacker, right? Turn the monster directly away from the attacker, full move in a straight line. That's where things can get nasty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's it. Because nobody was in that bad spot. Okay. We'll give it a 3, lucky number 3 shuffle. And it looks like we are going to be able to get Patrick that point after all. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Is Dorothy crazy? Dorothy should not be crazy. Dorothy has 1 insanity, so she's going to loot this bug patch. She gets an 8. Solid. Solid stuff. on the bug patch. 4+, gain a random vermin. I'd rather have a random basic, I think. Much safer. Vermin. Oh, better shuffle them. What do we got? Crab spider, who would have thought? It's the only vermin I ever draw. You can consume this to gain 3 survival. Good for you, Dorothy. Yay, bug. Alright, antelope. So this will be his 3rd AI. So we should just keep that in mind as far as like... And actually he only has 5 movement. We should keep that in mind because of... Oh, speaking of beta cards. In the in-person campaign that I was playing, so my cousin keeps up on he's got every single piece of physical Kingdom Death that's been produced. It's absolutely wild. But we've never played with any of the beta cards or any of like the gift cards, you know, like the pretty much the DLC cards. So we played with the Blood Plasma Katana for a few Lantern years this last weekend. That was so fun. It really was. That Blood Plasma Katana, you roll 9 dice with like an accuracy of 7. We've never played with one before, but since we know we won't get all the green armor campaign, we just thought, nah, we'll give it a go for one time, and it was pretty funny. Okay, so this will be his 3rd AI here. So he's got quite a few left. Oh, the Vespertine bow. That one's a pretty good one, except for the warm or the whatever virus it puts on the timeline slaughters you. If there are no acanthus, there are acanthus. Full move towards the closest acanthus. Oh, there are no acanthus. We cleaned them all up. Oh, okay. So he's going to discard it and perform basic action. Yeah. Yeah. Necrotoxic mistletoe is what it's called. It's ridiculous. So he's going to do basic action, which is closest knockdown survivor in range. He's not in range. There's no target, so he'll graze, which is full move forward. So does he stop at the board edge, fellas, or does he keep going? I'm always a little confused by that. Necrotoxic mistletoe, yeah. I don't remember if he keeps going or if he stops his movement. It doesn't matter either way. Stop. Okay. So Tarna is back up. And this is the chance for Bateman to swoop in and do something amazing. Yeah, nice. And he has Champion's Right. And some decent understanding. So we'll have... Oh, Bateman can't get there because he can't dash. Oh, yes he can. With this +1 strength token he can, right? Because we didn't end up using it, so you can use it in place of survival. So he does keep going? Is that what you're saying? He does do his full move? So he was right. He was right here. So does he go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It's fine with me. It does stop at the board edge. Okay. So he's there. And I know that he has apathetic rock, but didn't we talk about how that +1 token kind of cheeses it? So couldn't I spend that +1 token from Red Fist to dash? I'm pretty sure I can. It's a little cheesy. But I can spend it in place of survival. I know the apathetic can't spend survival, but this is what I'm talking about right here. This red fist. At the start of each showdown, each survivor gains a strength token. Survivors may spend that strength token in place of survival. The red-fisted cheese. The red-fisted cheese whiz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only needed it for one. You know what's going to happen, right? So I'm going to cheese this, and I'm going to miss it by one strength. That's going to be the Kingdom Death goodies there. So it is with Patrick Bateman. 280. Oh, we do have a Tina. I didn't even notice that. So Patrick will be attacking with Fist and Tooth from the blind spot. So 2 dice hitting on 6+, but we'll spend that thing to use our understanding, and he has 4 understanding. So we'll be hitting on 2+. Okay, wait, pause. Should we look at the hit location deck first? Yes. Should we look at it with the circlet? Or do we just say it was a fresh shuffle? Highly doubt. Champion's right. Yes, thank you. Okay. Then we'll peek with Dorothy. Where's Dorothy? I know this is out of turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I apologize for the diehard KDMers. We'll draw the 3. 1, 2, 3. So currently in blind spot. That one obviously would hurt. The super dense isn't going to affect us because we're with Fist and Tooth. So we'll have to put it back in this order. Because I don't want to get back kicked. And if he's going to full move, I want him to full move after it's done. So there we go. Okay, we're rolling 2 dice, hitting on 2+. Alright. 2 hits, we know them. We'll do super dense first. So we have 3 strength, plus 1 strength from Monster Claw style, as well as Savage, with only 1 luck, so we're critting on 8+, right? 1 for the fact that it's deadly, and then a lucky charm puts us at 8+, I believe. It's also what this is saying. Well, I think deadly, so deadly makes it 9, 10. Luck token makes it 8, 9, 10, right? Come on, 8er. 5er. It's good enough for the wound, though. And that gets us that proficiency point. We do need to squeak a crit in here, though, because it's deadly. So let's give him that proficiency point. Oh, man, he's only at 2. Lame. Alright, come on. Show me the crit here. 8, 9, 10. Boom! Didn't even need that luck. So that's 2 damage. That's huge. We love to see that. So that's 1, 2, because of Savage. We gain a Screaming Antelope resource. Thank you. Large Flat Tooth. And it gains a -1 damage token. Right at the end of its life. -1 damage token goes hard too, honestly. Oh, insanity gain with Tooth. Thank you. Survivor of my choice gains an insanity. Let's give it to Dorothy, just because if the trap comes, I want to have a little bit of brain armor. Okay, so he has, I mean, he's basically got Is this his last? Yeah. So he's got 2 total life points left. I have plenty of faith in Thanos or Tarna, but I don't think Tarna can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. So it's going to be down to Thanos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dash to get there. So a 6. Now Bateman's probably going to get viciously back kicked. Oh wait, so that means that survival action was free. Solid chance Bateman gets back kicked here because of this top wound. But if we wound twice, we can choose to stuff that one down to the bottom and he'll be dead. So 2 dice, hitting on 6+. Maybe I should have moved to the blind spot. Yeah, I would have had 1 hit with the blind spot because he has a -1 evasion token. So I would have technically hit once, but fumbled there. Tarna's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, she's just going to go straight 5 here. And then we got to let the Lope take another turn. Might suffer some collision here, might not. Oh, he's got 2 more still. Okay, Bite, closest survivor, in field of view. So it's definitely going to be Thanos. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, it's all good. Honestly, we can take some hits, no problem, as long as he's not going to trample us. I'm going to dodge that, see if I can keep it. 2, so I lose it. We just have to avoid the trampling actions, because those would do a number. So Dorothy's going to move 1, 2, 3. She'll go here, and then she's going to look at the top 3 cards. See what we're dealing with. Because we knew that. Okay, there's that reflex again. -2 toughness is big. Kind of want the brutal back kick to go away. Yeah. So I'm going to put the brutal back kick away. I'll put this one there and this reflex on top. Because with this reflex, now Thanos can jump over here, attack with the axe, and when he pulls that reflex, it's going to miss again. 6s. Unbelievable. Unreal. Nothing else has... Oh, the bow has range. Okay, Bateman, it's down to you again with the bow, since you haven't gone. So he's going to shoot the bow, 2 dice, 6+. Typical. There we go, 2 hits. That gets rid of both of these, actually. Which this reflex, zone of death, nobody's in it. We set that up perfectly. And then a -2 toughness, which would be cool. So we'll start with this reflex with a luck. So 9, 10 crits here as well. Ooh, I like seeing that 10. No, I left... Oh, you're right. Tarna has the spear. So Tarna could have still made something happen. So this reflex, he attacks. Get rid of that. Bite is his last AI, which will hopefully be disappearing right here. Yep. So his last AI is gone. Thanks to Bateman stepping up and doing the job. Tarna could definitely do it. We'd have to move and dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just don't want to be in front of him in case a reflex makes him run. I'm not even willing to take that risk. I could end in a survivor's death so quick. So Tarna's going to try with the black sword. Oh, or the spear. Let's do the spear, actually, since that would only mean rolling 2 dice. So let me drop these. We're going to pick up 2 dice, hitting on a 4+. Just draw a little less cards, a little less chance to pull that trap. 1 hit. Perfect. And we know it's safe. Sweet. Okay. So now a 2+. Very good. Just the way we wanted it to go. So, oh my gosh. I can't count today, fellas. So draw face down. That's not the killing blow. Oh well. Oh well. We can at least look at the deck next time around and be sure we don't trigger the trap. Maybe I should have gone with the sword. I kind of thought he was close, but I don't think it's enough to really bite us here. So closest knockdown survivor in range is nobody, no target he's going to graze. So he's just going to take off. And thank goodness I didn't get in front of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 because he has a -1 movement token. So, and then that's the end of his turn. So Dorothy is not going to move. She's just going to look at these top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. If the attacker is insane, we're all pretty much insane. Club or a shield gain some luck, but that luck doesn't get us anything. That luck doesn't get us anything, but they're safe. They're safe pulls. So we will probably have Thanos do it because he's deadly. He only has 6 movement as a level 1 Lope. So we took 1 movement away from him, which brought him down to 5. We'll have Thanos step into the blind spot for kind of the first time this fight, just to kind of be sure that we do it to him here. 2 dice, 4+. We have 2 safe pulls. Okay, we only get 1. 1 hit, and it's barely, by the way. Thanos really is atrocious. Thank goodness. We're wounding on a 2+, so that's enough to do the job. So he's dead. So now we can pool all these together. Everybody had an Acanthus except for Dorothy. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he does. He sucks this year. He's a tragedy. Okay. Homeboy was struggling, to be sure. Steel Shield was left at home because we thought it was too handicapping with how much the antelope moves. Yeah, we just left it behind. We gave him the round leather shield, so he still got that weapon proficiency point. But we just didn't really want him to do it with that minus movement. We also need to pick a proficiency for Thanos if he ever is gonna hit consistently and wound. So I made sure to give everybody their weapon proficiency points. First time the Lope is defeated, we get the stone circle, which is cool. We didn't have that. Might not be too big of a deal for us, but that's alright. When the monster is defeated, any non-death survivor with 20+ insanity goes berserk. I was thinking about doubling him up on Fist and Tooth, honestly, especially since now our Fist and Tooth guy's apathetic. So we get 4 basic and 4 screaming antelopes. Same old, same old. Or shield even, maybe. I don't know. Probably, whoops, that's the wrong button. 1, bladder. 2, gums. It's an organ. No more pelt. 3, 4. No more pelt. Crazy. 1. Oh, yes. That's big. Give me the other one, too. 2, 3, 4. That's a haul, though. Low on hide. But, let's see. Read what the horn does aloud. Well, the horn moans balefully when blown. Wow. Isn't that fancy? The bladder smells like urine. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Alright, let's complete showdown. Oh, Thanos gets age 1. Maybe that'll help him, huh? Probably not, right? Trash can. Go to... He's just a dumpster fire. Age. Get love juice from the horn. We drink the love juice from the horn. Okay, he's got to roll 2 dice. Add them together. 11. That is just a random fighting art for Thanos. Maybe it's you never miss ever again. Order of Death. Once per showdown, you may spend an activation to have all non-death survivors gain 2 insanity. When you die, you encourage all. No, he didn't have vestments, unfortunately. I wasn't planning that far ahead. I had taken him away from Guts because, you know, Guts didn't need him, but I just wasn't thinking. So timeline, we got to do Gorm Climate, which I know, guys, I know it's your favorite event. Where did it go? Lights in the Sky. I wouldn't mind drawing that again. Yeah, right. Clinging Mist. Oh, gosh. Oh. That's funny. No, Bill. Don't hit me with hold on. You take that idea you're thinking about and you put it in a deep, dark place. We are not restarting just so that we can get Protect the Young. Not gonna happen. Oh, immediately go on another hunt? Yeah, okay, I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out on that note. Let's see what it's gonna do to us first. We'll just roll that D10. Another hunt would not hurt. I wouldn't be upset about that. I know. That, but I have to roll 8, 9, 10 to get it. Titan. Get out of here, dude. 7. 7 is short of what we want. I don't even think we have ammonia, do we? Oh, we do. I'm unsubscribing. So, with a 7, we do have ammonia. Nominate a survivor to douse themselves in urine and run through the settlement. Clearing the mist. They gain 3 understanding, but -1 permanent luck for being so gross. A lifetime reroll on that is crazy, I think. Another hunt would have been cool, but I don't think we reroll that. I think we just take it as a blessing of a settlement event that doesn't destroy us. -1 permanent luck hurts big time. But Thanos showed that he's a trash can, so we could give it to him. Or we give it to Guts. If we give it to Guts, that'll max out his understanding. Vote. Oh my gosh. We're getting somebody understanding, dang it. Um, so if we gave it to Tarna, I don't want to give it to Tarna. Tarna's, well, here's the thing about Tarna. Tarna isn't often critting because she uses those swords, but 3 understanding would be kind of cool to get her understanding through. She's not one that like we bank on crits, but we could also give it to Thanos because he doesn't have any understanding. He's kind of an idiot, so that could be good. And then Verda, poor Verda is blind, so she already has -1 accuracy. So if we ever want anything good out of Verda, probably shouldn't give this to her as well. I'm fine with Thanos, if you guys are fine with Thanos. Um, unless we're going to turn Thanos into the backup Fist and Tooth guy. If Thanos is going to be backup Fist and Tooth, I don't know if we want to give him a -1 permanent luck. Thanos, yeah, you're not wrong. Thanos sucks. But unfortunately, Patrick Bateman sucks until we can get rid of Apathetic. Yeah, better re-roll. Get a load of this guy. Okay, I think I'll probably just give it to Thanos. -1 permanent luck and 3 understanding awakens him. Unreal, Bill. I also wouldn't hate giving it to Verda. I'm fine. Yeah, that's Verda is the breeder, so we'll give it to Verda. Verda is the risky breeder. Like, if we can't get guaranteed intimacy, it's going to be Verda. So we'll give it to her. And then she at least gets maybe, oh my gosh, it's not courage, it's understanding. Maybe this time I'll roll really crappy and we'll get like an extra endeavor this settlement phase or something. Probably not. This will probably be the one that I get something super awesome for Verda and she's actually useless. Let's go to Awake. Auto intimacy is possible on this one. I'd almost rather save it up for like when we have 2. Oh yeah, oh I see what you mean. Alright, here we go. On the Awake table for Varda, whatever her name is. 7. The one time I don't want it. Kidding me. I know we have juice, but I'd almost rather wait to get more than 1 juice. Oh, the courage is the big one. But this would have been nice because we could have spent both of them on painting. Face painting. But we didn't get it. So she gets the noble surname. Where is it? Okay. And a permanent evasion. Yeah, they are good. It's true. So that's the end of Clinging Mist. W. -1 permanent luck for being so gross. That's pretty funny. Alright. Gorm, Climate. Uh, we do have Hovel, right? And a random fighting art? Am I blind? Yes, I am blind. Because I did not even see that. Random fighting art is Monster Claw style. Well, that's what we get. That is what we get. She doesn't have vestments. She wasn't even out hunting. She ain't got the vestments. But we do have hovel, right? No way we don't. Okay, we do. No, it's okay, Bill. It's okay. Add +2 endeavor result to home innovations. Mm, we kind of discussed this last episode that like, uh, there's just not a whole lot of home endeavors. I don't even think we have any that we roll on. Okay, we roll on bed. Bloodline, you don't roll. But didn't Bloodline? Oh, Bloodline put Empire in here. That's big as well. Obviously, we're still looking for drums so that we can get rid of Gorm Climate. Alright, so now we need to go to... Clinging Mist needs to go back in there. Now we need to go to Phoenix, the Phoenix Feather, whatever that event is called. Yeah, Phoenix Feather. Yeah, 6 survivors is so low. And I gotta nominate somebody here. They gain a courage. Who does that help? Who needs a courage? Not Verda. Patrick Bateman does. Bateman needs a courage. I think I might give it to Bateman because this Hoarder Disorder would get rid of Apathetic. I'm doing Bateman. So Bateman gains a courage and awakens. So let's go do that. Crazed with Bateman would be funny, actually. Alright. Bateman is somebody we use a lot. 3. It's alright, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. It's not the worst thing. Uh, oh my gosh. I just, it is good for intimacy, right? Just not good for the permanent strength we missed out on, permanent accuracy. I roll so poorly on this freaking table. Okay. Intimacy, add +1 to your roll result. I could save our population this year, for sure. Not denying that. But now we gotta roll for him on this table. Gosh, man, are you freaking kidding me? One short of this? So he gets an understanding in the tail feather resource. Oh my gosh, he did. He lost his nuts. But wait, I think it just says if possible, nominate yourself. If possible, nominate yourself. So it doesn't matter. We still get +1 to the result. It's just not possible for him to nominate himself. So it's okay. No, it's all good. I think we're good. So he gets an understanding and the tail feather resource. I'll just put that in our storage. From old Phoenix. Some tail feathers. Would have been actually really nice to get that evasion and the honorable disorder. That would have been really nice, actually. He doesn't have otherworldly luck or anything, does he? No. Yeah, obviously best case scenario here probably would have been picking up honorable to get rid of apathetic. But we didn't. It didn't happen, so it's okay. We do have to innovate. I know that endeavors are kind of precious. But I mean, we got to innovate. So we got plenty of resources, and in our storage, we have 6 scrap, 4 broken lantern. Do we already have some iron? We have 2 iron already. Man. So we'll get rid of a monster bone, a crab spider for its hide, and muscly gums. And then we will innovate. Spend an endeavor. I don't know if I'd have a hard time turning down drums. Okay, it wasn't even an option. But this is what's tough. Empire or Inner Lantern. Surging's nice. But I know that Empire is also nice. Drums wasn't even an option. Drums, it's really trashing us on the ability to get drums, actually. So we can take Empire, and that will actually thin the deck down to 10. But the fact that we haven't drawn drums is unbelievable. I can't believe we don't have drums. We've drawn like 6 times, and it's been in there the whole time. I also like Empire. We'll go Empire. But you know what I mean, fellas? We've drawn a ridiculous amount of innovations, and we've been drawing 2 since like year 3 or something, or been drawing 4. And I can't believe that we haven't even had the chance to pick it. Yeah, it was the better choice. Okay, so I wish that face painting was a home event. Really do. Or that we had lights in the sky. But we don't. So we already have +1. So technically we only need to hit face painting twice. So let's try it. 1 here. So first face painting roll of 4+. I don't get it. I don't get it. Nothing happened. Okay. So a waste of an endeavor. 1 wasted endeavor. Can I get it this time? What? Uh, I don't even know what to do. Skill issues. What? I'm done. I'm done. Um yeah, I'm out. What what the hell am I supposed to do with that? I just wasted 3 endeavors and got nothing. What? You're saying we go for it? Oh, that's crazy. Because we can just store this and save up for a year when we have multiple. And then if you can get up to 3, you can we can recreate multiple times safely. No, don't hit me with that rerolls. We can't use lifetime rerolls on face painting. Oh, or are you talking about for intimacy itself? We have to do it. What do you mean we don't have a choice? What do you mean we have to do it? Oh no. Oh, I didn't know that that's what it meant. So it's a free intimacy. Oh my gosh. That's massively uncool. This freaking makes or breaks the settlement. It doesn't even make it. It just could break it. Oh, we only have 3 females. It's going to be Verda. It's going to be Verda, for sure. And then, honestly, probably Thanos. They're our most 2 expendable people. Verda and Thanos. With +1. Verda and Guts? Why, because Guts can't die? Okay. So nobody can die. He can just... Okay. I see what you're saying. I think that's probably smart. Verda for sure, and Guts. Just because Guts can't... We can't lose Guts. Yeah, okay. Yep, 2... Oh, okay, pick those... Nice roll. You're kidding me, I wasted that. We would have gotten a 5. Does anyone have Dried Acanthus? I mean, everybody could. Can Dried Acanthus stop that, though? I could put it in Verda's gear grid, but I don't know if it would stop that. Only if they had it when they came back? Okay. Alright. Come on. You gotta be busting my balls. I don't even know if I can say that on stream, but... I... I don't even know what to say about that. I have to spend Guts lifetime reroll on that one. Gosh. Thanks, Guts. You've been an absolute unit. Show me another 9 right here. Another 9. Yes, dude. That's a 10. Isn't that twins? Is that not twins? Mirror birth. Twins are born. Choose one dragon's inheritance for each newborn survivor. Wait, we got a 5? That's a 9. A 9 and a 9. Double 9s makes it a 10. And if we innovated Hovel... Oh, yeah. No. Bill, you're good, man. You're good. Nobody's calling you out. So do I get twins, or do I have to... So if the settlement invaded Hovel, a favored child is born. Roll a d10 to determine which ability. So it's not twins. It's like a savior for this campaign, or is it one normal and one favored child? You get the box, so I don't get twins, right? I just get one of... Wow. I don't get twins, I just get one of these guys. So as soon as you innovate Hovel, you can no longer have twins. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I did. So Empire, they come out with a strength and pristine. Um, huh. Triple buff, huh? New baby is no joke. Alright, let's roll and see if he gets iridescent hide, or she gets iridescent hide. It would be nice. Nicer than the other one. 6 plus Oracle's Eye. No, you roll a d10 to determine which ability they gain. So we rolled a 6, so we get Oracle's Eye. Male or female? Probably female, because male, Guts is going to become like a permanent breeder once he retires. So that is probably a good reason to keep Guts. Oh, wait, and we were going to do... Ooh, this would be a good... Let's name her... What were we talking about earlier? The things on the cactus. Bateman doesn't have balls, though, yeah. Not currently. No, we have a Tina. It was like the... Oh, was it? It wasn't Thistle, was it? Was it Thistle? Yeah, we'll name her Thistle. We have a Tina already. We already have one. Or otherwise, I would definitely go with Tina. So we'll go with Thistle. Parents were Guts and Verda, which they'll have to gain the 5 spear. Be better than nothing. So this is what she's born with. So because of Graves, she's going to get +1 understanding. Survival of the fittest is going to give her strength and an evasion. Empire will give another strength plus pristine. Radiating orb will give a survival. Inheritance will give 3 spear. Other bonuses. So for bloodline, she gets iridescent hide. And then she also gains Oracle's Eye. Do we need to read Bloodline a little more? Let me just check those innovations right quick. Double check Bloodline and Empire, make sure we're not missing anything. Let's try to type it in. So bloodline. Newborn survivors inherit the following from their parents. So we can choose. Okay. So obviously we're taking iridescent hide. And then we should probably take reincarnated surname over noble. I feel like we just get noble more often. Because I feel like reincarnated is harder to get my hands on. And then we will get Oracle's Eye too. And then I wanted to check Empire, permanent strength, and pristine. Okay, perfect. So we need to create them, Thistle, and then they get Oracle's Eye. Isn't that a fighting art? No, it's an ability. Right? Yep, there it is. And there's the chart. So we are a Scar and, 9 understanding. Or Champion's Right. We haven't even gotten Frozen Star. I don't even know how to get it. So we're not very close. But there's no, I mean, Reincarnated is, I still think, better than Scar. We can get our hands on Scar. It's just the 9 understanding at that point that would be real tough. Only born with 1 understanding kind of sucks. No extra courage or understanding. It's kind of lame. But we have Pristine. We have Spear specialization right off the bat. Iridescent Hide and Oracle's Eye. It's, yeah, no slouch for sure. And now we have 7 population. We're really, in theory, pretty much still working with 6 because Guts is about to retire. But on that same note, having Guts will be able to finish his Spear proficiency, finish it here, and then he'll be able to get another proficiency of our choice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he'll be just short. So Guts will not be able to get another. Yeah, she was just born with a ton of dragon traits. 4 is what I saw. Well, I'll pull her back up, though. Yeah, she's right here. So she's born with those 4 dragon traits. And then she's got all these abilities. 2 permanent strength, 1 permanent evasion. Yeah, it's true. That's why I kind of wanted to get him his last understanding. So that we could maybe get him to where he doesn't age, and then he could get this the fist and tooth. That's what we should have done rather than spear. We should have given Guts the fist and tooth stuff, and he would have almost been a fist and tooth master by now. We probably should have done that. Thistle is tough. Thistle's a unit. You asked in the KDM Discord, the consensus is you do get 2 population. One of them is the favored child. That is even better. Titan, thank you so much for doing that. Okay. So we get to make another one. Obviously they won't have Oracle's Eye, but everything else is pretty close. So we'll make it a male to even it out. Thistle, I feel like we need something else nice, like something else intimidating, no? Some other sort of, yeah, because these two might have just kind of been our saviors to the settlement. It's better because of dragon inheritance. Oh, yeah, so this newborn survivor gets a dragon's inheritance. but only one. Oh, for each newborn survivor. So in that case, wouldn't both of them get a dragon's inheritance too? So, oh my gosh. And that's half courage, half understanding, fighting arts, disorders, surnames. So we're definitely going to give the understanding to. We'll create that new survivor in a second. Let's finish up Thistle. So if we give Thistle that understanding, it's going to get us a lot closer to the witch. Then all we need is a scar and 9 understanding. So I think we take the understanding from Guts, which is at 8, so that would be plus 4 understanding, which would put her at 5 already, because she was born with 1. Yeah, we don't want the courage. So if we give her the understanding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Thank you, Titan. Aside from Savior. Because when you birth a Savior, it says instead of twins, birth a Savior. Yeah, now that I think about it. So if we give them that, then they're only 4 courage away from. I mean, and then a scar, obviously. Thistle doesn't get the inheritance? But this says choose 1 dragon's inheritance for each newborn survivor. Okay. I mean, if there's twins being born, then you choose 1 dragon's inheritance for each newborn survivor. It does say it right there. I'm not trying to be a pain in the butt, but I am saying that's how I'd read it. Especially since we have 6 survivors. That's how I would definitely read it. So this one would be a male. I feel like we need some kind of strong name. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. I need to roll. Oh, roll for awake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I forgot I had to roll for her. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Yep. She got the auto awake on understanding. Oh man, this could make her even that much more. Spire. Okay, I like that. This could make her even more of a unit. 4, yes! It's outside of that parameter. Yay. On understanding is a permanent evasion and noble surname. Fellas. Oh no, we were looking for Scar, weren't we? I was gonna say I thought that was the thing we were looking for. I thought that was this one right here. Doesn't already have noble. That's kind of surprising. Oh man, I thought that was Scar. Oh, I was excited for that. Permanent evasion is also super nice. Random fighting art is unconscious fighter. It takes 7 bleeds to kill you. I won't ever complain about that one. Um, so that's good with Thistle. That's solid. But that does finish off Thistle. So now we got to do this new male. Spire. Whose parents were Guts and Verda. I guess we'll give them the spear. It's better than nothing. They get all those things. I still think we want to stick with reincarnated. Iridescent Hide is the only choice we have. Go ahead. Spire should probably take the Understanding. Unless we want one of the fighting arts, I guess. We could take Champion's Right, but we could also earn it here. It's tough. Because what can we take from Intimacy? I think we can take a Disorder, one of their disorders, surnames, or fighting arts. Do you like the Understanding? Okay. I'm down with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Awoken. Let's see if we can get a decent roll again. Come on. Nice. Nice. A 10, which is Champion's Right and a permanent evasion. I probably wouldn't have been too mad if we could have done 2 more endeavors. I could have rolled on that face painting again and then tried to Intimacy again to try to extend this, but I'm not going to complain at all. And Champion's Right. Nice. If I could just figure out how to get the Frozen Star, that would be way easier. I haven't even heard about it. I haven't even heard about the Frozen Star secret fighting art. It is. It is a good set. That's such a, honestly, it really is just a breath of fresh air. Oh, it's a crit on the Tyrant when he's got a bunch of gates out. No, you're right. It's like if you crit destroy all gates, if this destroys 5 or more gates, you get the Frozen Star secret fighting art. Yes, I do remember that card. Okay, so we did a life-saving amount of settlement work here with our population. We went from 6 to 8 and brought in 2 absolute units, Thistle and Spire. They were born from near death, and they will definitely be the future of the settlement. However, we do need to decide, we've got a couple years in here to farm. We have a ton of equipment up here, but we are truly out of endeavors. That says 3, but I just didn't subtract them. So we'll turn all these fresh acanthus into dried acanthus. From the organ grinder. Do I have it out here already? And does that mean we can go hunt a level 2 Gorm? Since we'd be going out with 4 of these? We might be able to make something. Let me take a look. There's one more. Where's our last dried acanthus? Is it on the board somewhere? It's not in anybody's inventory. I'm 1 dried acanthus short. Oh, you do have to face Overwhelming Darkness. And we don't have Song of the Brave. We'd have to take 3 people that are already brave. Tarna. Bateman has 3 courage. Guts has plenty of courage. Dorothy has the courage. We could probably survive Overwhelming Darkness. I can't believe I spoiled Goblin a few episodes ago. I can't believe I did that. Made me feel so dumb. I keep hoping that if I just keep pulling out Organ Grinder here, it will just have that other Dridecanthus. We may have to just say it's in there in theory, because I can't find it. I don't know where it went, to be honest. I just reset the room. It's not in somebody's gear grid, is it? Yeah, I don't know where it is. Yeah, I spoiled the Goblin Titan when I picked up the whichever constellation I have. I accidentally... Oh, maybe there is only 3. Okay. I accidentally peeked at Goblin's card by accident, and man, and it was pretty obvious what it said. So I kind of spoiled that for anybody that didn't know. Like me, I didn't know. And add an Acanthus to storage, yep. Man, we have 4 iron. 4 iron. So, did I grab Stone Circle? I did. I don't know if there's anything we'd want, unless we're going to go for a set of armor from the Stone Circle. If that's the case, we could build the Screaming Horns and the coat if we wanted. Because we have 1 pelt. We do have the Spiral Horn and a scrap. If it's good armor, especially if we're going to have some spear people running around, I'm okay with going after this armor. That does mean, and I'm sure you guys will probably drag me over the coals for this, that I probably won't really go after the Phoenix. Oh, no. Got you, Titan. Okay, so if we go for it, I probably won't spend much time with the Phoenix, especially with our population where it is. Maybe. I'm not saying definitely no by any means. But, so we'll spend that and we'll get his headpiece. Brain mint, give me a break. Screaming Horns. Okay. Well, we may dip our toes in the Phoenix since we got a little restart. And then a pelt and a bone. So a pelt, just a monster bone, will get us. Yeah, but I mean, if we're starting to get the antelope armor, we might as well finish it up. We might as well get it before we move on to something else. Finish the set. We got 2 out of the 5 pieces. So if we were lucky enough to pull 3 pelts, we could finish up that armor. But yep, the event is called Fetus Deletus. Alright. So, most of this is probably just going to get inventoried. The love juice for sure. And then, yeah, probably the rest of it too. So it's Screaming Antelope, Bladder, Large Flat Tooth, and Shank Bone. And then 2 more iron and a Broken Lantern. We need to look into, like, getting some iron gear. We have 4 total iron. At the weapon crafter, what does it cost? Oh, we can't build. We could special innovate scrap smelting. Because I don't think we have that, do we? No, and that's what we need to get the blacksmith. 2 scrap, 5 bone, 5 organ. We're not terribly far away from getting that. Might be able to get that at some point soon. We're just short on organ. Which I don't know what that means we should fight. But we should probably fight something. Could get it with a level 2 Gorm. Okay. So we could do that. If we take... We can take Guts out on anything, actually, because his insanity is 0. I knew the app wouldn't do it, but because of Destined, he didn't depart, so he lost all insanity and survival. All 26 of it. Which isn't the greatest either to have 0, right? Yeah, and what we need are some extra organ. But I can keep kind of farming iron with those mineral gathering events on the way to the hunt. I mean, getting a set of lantern armor would be crazy. Okay, so Gorm gives disorders. Meaning what? Meaning you have to have some insanity to go against him at level 2? Do you only have to have fresh Acanthus the first time you fight the Gorm at level 2? Or do we, or dried Acanthus, or do we have to have it every time? Some shenanigans? Because, let's be honest, we're going to have to kill him at level 3 at some point. At some point we have to have him at level 3 because we have to get that regeneration suit. And you only get that piece by defeating a level 3. Now I'm not saying that we're there right now. But in general, that does need to be done. So if that means we hunt the Lope a few more times, maybe even mix in a Phoenix before we go after Gorm, and we only go after Gorm at level 3 in 5 years or whatever, I would be fine with that. Lope gave us sweet resources. Can't deny that. Yeah, we need Song of the Brave. We need these resources to be protected. Otherwise, we're going to start losing endeavors. Yeah, we probably should gear up. So I need to switch this back over where it belongs. Put this back over with Guts. You'd send the babies out on a Lope hunt? Okay. The only issue with that is just that we're trying to get the Fist and Tooth and Shield proficiencies. Unless we switch. Alright, now don't be dragging me over the coals for this, but we could switch the spear proficiency since both of the babies have some spear already started, we could give them the spear, switch Guts out of spear proficiency, change it to fist and tooth, and then in 1, 2, 3 years, which he gets all 3, 1, 2, 3, he would become a fist and tooth master. That's not a bad choice either. Actually, to be honest, I think it's one of the better choices, because that would as close as we can possibly be guarantee the fist and tooth mastery. But that means he can only hunt level 1. Yeah, so we would only be able to hunt a level 1 something 3 times. Or the tyrant level 2. So it could be like antelope, whatever, and then tyrant, and then he retires. Or even if we fight something different after the tyrant. Yeah, but I don't have a lantern halebird. I think you lose experience. You do lose experience, Titan. You are correct. But Guts has a constellation that it is Storm. So at Heart of the Sword is if you gain weapon proficiency during the aftermath, gain +3 additional ranks. Wait, +3 additional ranks and an iron. So we were shorting ourselves an iron, and it's +3 additional ranks, not 3. Wait a minute. I think we're shorting ourselves a couple of weapon XP, fellas. I think we're pretty much too short. Yeah, because Guts only has 6. Guts only has 5 somehow. He should be a spearmaster right now, I think. Or if he's not a spearmaster, he should be extremely close. Because otherwise it only takes 2 to max. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 is mastery. One plus 4 plus 4? Yeah, so he should be master. He should have 9, and it's only 8. Which, I think I'm thinking about that right, Bill, aren't I? Did I blow that? Should he be a spear master already? Because he's hunted twice with the spear, right? Should I go back and check my earlier videos? I was pretty sure he only did 1 hunt post Constellation. Okay. That's a big thing. Because he got the Constellation after the Tyrant. Right? Because he got it after the Tyrant, and then he hunted Gorm. There it is. And that's why he has 5. So should we switch him to Fist and Tooth then? Should we switch him to Fist? Yeah, he has 5. You guys are totally right. I was thinking off in my own little world there for a minute. But if we switch him to Fist and Tooth, he would get it in 2 showdowns, and then one of his kids, one of these little buddies down here, like Spire, would be able to get it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 showdowns. Okay, you guys want to do that one first? So yeah, I guess that kind of changes everything since he can do them both. I I was still thinking he couldn't do them both, but he can get. So he'll finish up spear at the end of the next hunt, and then he'll go out and hunt again with fist and tooth and get 4, and then he'll hunt one more time before he retires and finish off fist and tooth. Okay, I'm with you guys. I've caught up to you now. We're good. Start throwing the lope armor up here, maybe? I don't know. It's gonna get in the way anywhere else. Maybe not here. Yeah. Lope armor's gonna have to go over here. But the shield also has to go over there somewhere. Could get rid of the cloth. Put the shield back. Guts, 2 kids, and someone close with shield. Okay. We can work with that. We do get rid of... And what are we thinking for hunting? Do we want to hunt a lope again? He was a pretty good crit farm for us. The problem is Guts kids should probably be going out with spears, right? Since they have that proficiency. But it's not super necessary because we just gave them that proficiency because we didn't want to not give them anything. So on Dorothy's, you like lope with the kid and fist? I like lope with the kids. Oh, yeah, okay. Give them axe instead. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. So Dorothy's grid is going to change a little bit. Founding stone's out. Round leather shield is out. Cloth is also probably out. I didn't add any of this stuff to the... So from the stone circle, we got the head piece, right? And the coat. Coat and horns. And I think those were... Oh, and then we got a bunch of fresh or dried acanthus. 3 to be fair. Dorothy's got a screaming horn and a screaming coat. Yeah, get rid of the noses and take one of them. So stone nose out, dried acanthus in, and steel shield back in. And bring that -3 movement back in. We get rid of these bonuses because we don't have the stone noses anymore. But the dried acanthus on departure gets us 2 survival. And I don't know if we need to get rid of the founding stone. There's really nothing to take its place right now. And we might as well use it if we're to the point in this campaign where we don't need founding stones anymore, we might as well use them to get some resource crits. Although it'd probably be better to do it on the tyrant, I guess, to be sure we get those good ones. So we get the -3 movement. That looks like it's about it. So we'll update that. That's saved as white. Bateman's. Use them on tyrant. Okay. Bateman. It's kind of a unique space to be in because Bateman's whole idea may not be super necessary anymore. As far as needing... We can still keep it though. And give him the fresh acanthus. He would just lose all armor. I don't know if that's worth it. Not that that armor makes a very big difference, but... Bateman's half there. It's true. Tarna. Tarna's gear grid's pretty universally friendly for whichever one of those kids steps into it. Who would we rather see the dried acanthus in the hands of? One of our kids or Guts? Probably Guts. Probably something like that. Because Guts, just the ability to get us 2 weapon masteries is probably too valuable to get rid of. Honestly. So, Tarna. This is now the Bone Sickle. I think everything else stayed the same. Oh, that's the round leather shield now. So we don't get these 2 anymore. I don't know why this is saying 2 survival on departure. We don't get that anywhere in here. Must have been from a dried acanthus that I forgot to remove. Tarna's build should go to Dorothy. Okay. Because it's all about shield. So, but isn't this shield better to hit on? Doesn't it have a better chance of wounding with that shield? I don't think Guts is upgraded or changed at all. It got moved back to where it should be. Oh, this needs to change to dried acanthus. Switcheroo, greater Gax, and then celestial spear. It is so slow. Okay, we can remove it for now. That's fine. They were kind of our tank because you could dodge so much. So departure, I should be getting 4 survival right now. Nice. That'll put Guts back up in the swing of things. Get the evasion from the vest. Okay. Honestly, I don't even think I need to bring the greater Gax. This spear will be good enough. It's not deadly, but it's going to have 9 strength because he has the constellation. I could then, in theory, give the greater Gax to somebody else that is going to be attacking. As I could even take the steel sword out of here and move the greater Gax up here to one of the kids' spots. Probably going to be better for one of our newborn survivors to attack with. How do you make the new Gax from Morgue? I don't even know. You have to get one of these indomitable resources from Gorm. This one. And I don't even know how to do that. Whoops. I probably should have found out. Because all you got to do is gain this, and then you gain the greatest Gax. Is it level 3 Gorm? It doesn't surprise me. So, I mean, even something like that, because Morgue is more than capable of doing big wounds with the spear. With really the same amount of strength. It's just not deadly. Same reach, just not deadly. which is fine. I'd almost rather give it to one of the newborns that is gonna need an axe bonus, an axe buff, because they're a specialist born that way. I suppose they could take stone noses back for now. Especially if we're switching Dorothy to the other one, which we are. So this would become stone noses. And this is the greater Gax. And it wouldn't really be... Oh, I gotta add these two. This wouldn't be Dorothy's anymore. This is going to be a newborn survivor's role here. So we'll save that to make sure that confused. No, just hold up. Let me switch some of this stuff around, and you guys will be caught back up. Because Dorothy's gear now goes to blue, and she picks up the Gormant's suit, which has the black sword and the round leather shield. Since we're leaving the sword, yes, not Bateman. Guts, Dorothy, Thistle, and the other newborn. And this is no longer Dorothy. Dorothy's down here. We'll give Darnay the year off. This will now become like Thistle, or whatever. So that Thistle can go with the greater Gax. So it'd be like Dorothy. Why is she skipping the next hunt? Did I do that by accident? She didn't get gaping chest wound. Oh my gosh, it's because she has secretive disorder. Fist and Tooth is coming from nowhere. It will come from Guts over the next couple hunts. We are not working on Fist and Tooth with anybody except Guts. But it does throw a bit of a wrench into the plan that Dorothy has to sit one out. In that case, Tarna will probably just still go. Tarna will go. Guts will go. Spire and Thistle. That's probably how I would do it. So that Spire and Thistle can get their experience. Guts can finish up Spear. Tarna can keep working through Sword. Spire could take... Yeah, it really doesn't matter too much. Tarna could take the white one. The white grid. And means she also has specialization with the axe. Because that's what she'll be using. That's what he'll be using. And then Thistle. Oh yeah, Thistle will get... Oh, what can we do here? Nothing. Nothing. So Thistle will still get good stuff here on Patrick's gear grid because it's got a couple of different things. So if we bring up greens, should be... Oh, I didn't update it. Dang it. That's right, I think pretty much everything just moves around. Bone Pickaxe is up here. Monster Tooth. Lucky Charms at the bottom. Bandages. Catgut Bow. Clawhead Arrow. There. So that's right. Which will get them 2 more armor points. because of iridescent hide. 2 strength from the necklace, 1 luck from the luck charm, no survival, and nothing else. Kind of a bummer. I don't know if it adds the armor. I will probably need to add the armor. I would be curious to know that, though. We might need to take a look at that and see if it does, because it does recognize affinities. Or I wonder if I have to put it in here, that there's a red and a blue affinity. And then that will register with iridescent hide. Well, if I check it, I'll have to depart, and then I can't undepart. Is the only thing there. I know that, right, it doesn't apply those armor points until you hit depart. Once you hit depart, that's when it would apply them. And I haven't clicked that up top yet. What about this? Are there any other... Okay, there's some stuff we could do over here. We already have a blue, though, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Free armor from hide. Yeah, we're a little short on Thistle's case. That's not Thistle anymore. That's Spire. Thistle must be the other one. Yeah, Thistle's this guy here. Yep. This isn't Dorothy, it's Tarna again. Perfect. I think we are all ironed out there on what our survivors will need to look like. And again, fighting a level 1 lope, this is probably just massively overkill for that. But just in case it makes a difference, I'm going to come in here and put 1 blue affinity in the gear grid. We can double check. The problem with it is we just have to be sure these are the people we're taking, because then I can hit depart, and next or on Wednesday or whenever we stream again, we can be sure to remember that do a level 2 lope. We can't with guts. If we want to capitalize on guts remaining years of life, we have to do 1 level 1s for the next 3 hunts. Then we can do whatever we want. Okay, so we'll just leave it here. Iridescent hide is just an ability. That's alright. I'll remember. I'll put a note here on my computer. This is don't forget to check iridescent hide. To check. And you guys are, I'm sure that not all of you guys will forget for me to check. I'll just set that up right here. Hopefully I don't knock it up or lose it. Yeah, it was huge. It was a big year, long year, but there was a lot of stuff on the back end here that played a huge role in our settlement's success. So I am going to pretty much sign off on the stream. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to, just in case there's an update, because we could be getting one any day, honestly. I'm kind of surprised there already hasn't been a January update. I'm going to take a new picture just in case we do get an update. so that all our goodies are right where we want them to be. But other than that, I think we have pretty much finished up the stream on a success. One of these times, one of these doors is going to open. Alright, let's snap a photo of this. Yeah, they are still selling it, Bill. It is still for sale. It's a little, I wouldn't say confusing, but like when you go, oh geez, when you go to Kingdom Death's website, it mostly, when you like click on purchasing the sim, it originally just wants to sell you the base key, but you just have to click on master dwelling key. Yeah, I can actually probably show you. I don't think it'll show any of my personal information if I just go straight to the, oh come on, straight to the shop page from here and show you. Get rid of all that. It's not titled now? Put it in there. Yeah, it's just a picture, that's fine. Yeah, let me see. Hopefully, no, I don't agree. I think you do need to play more. Hopefully it doesn't like show my credit card information. That'd be awkward. Yeah, you have to go to the sim and then scroll down here and you have to select the master dwelling key. Otherwise, and again, you don't have to get the master dwelling key if you just want to do the regular dwelling key or whatever, because Titan and I believe Titan does. If not, we know I do. Yeah, 320. And that's for all future content as well. Gambler's Chest, all that good stuff. Um, as long as you're playing with somebody that has the master key, if they're hosting, you still get to play with all the expansions and stuff as well. So that's kind of what we do in Discord when we can. I haven't played with Titan in a couple weeks, but we were having a blast on some of those campaigns. Yeah, so Bill, basically what you're saying to me, Bill, right now is that you're not scared to drop a couple bans, and you've already spent money, so you might as well just get it over with in one big hump. Like there's no point in letting it level out and then dropping another 320. You might as well just get it out of the way now, basically, is what I am hearing from that. But either way, you guys are the best. Appreciate you being here. We will definitely see you guys next time. If you're not in the Discord, be sure to join the Discord. We have game nights in there, and that is where any updates to the stream happen. Let's maybe try to. I'm trying to change this up so that we can stream 2 nights a week, but I'm trying to figure out how that works best. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday evenings will be the new Wednesday and Sunday. So we'll be streaming more consistently, having a little more fun, digging deeper into the game. So we'll see you guys next